All right, funny story, Godlings, or weird story, Godlings. Hey, okay, so I was sitting around thinking, and you never know. It might have come from a movie or a book years ago. I don't know. But I was just watching some movie, and this other side thing happened in my head, and I'm really largely intuitive, right? Seriously. Um, logic, but intuition more, right? Anywho, so I got thinking about shit. And it's like, this weird technology or something like that. And now let me tell you, there's a lot of technology that we're not aware of. That the military is working on, has had for a long time, but there's other stuff that we're not aware of that's out there. Okay, and how do I know this? I don't. However, it's like you can see the footprints of something and kind of trace it back, like a reverse engineer, and see like the totality of it, right? But think about this. I mean, you got CERN, right? The Hadron Collider, right? They're doing stuff over there and stuff. Anything that spins is a portal, right? So think about this, though. Think about this. Like all the problems in our world now, like Ghostbusters, they're talking about the ghosts. Like there's more and more ghosts. Right? What's going on here? I don't think they ever really mentioned why that was happening. They mentioned it was happening in North because there's a lot of people and angry, but they didn't really mention, well, why are they angry? They didn't mention where these ghosts were coming from, right? So I just had this weird thought. It's like, man, what if they did open up a portal, right? Right? So let's say a portal was open and maybe people go through it and then come back and something weird is like attached to them. It might not even be physical, right? It might be like astral, like a spirit type of thing, and it's attached to them. It comes back in this world and then it does its fucked up shit. Now, check this out though, right? They're like, okay, so the military or wherever has this portal open, and they take they're like, maybe something bad happens, right? And they're like, oh shit, we gotta close this fucking portal down. Well, how are we gonna do this? And the military, of course, being all their infinite wisdom, we're gonna blow it up. So they send in a bomb, and then the aliens. I think this was actually part of Stargate idea, really. Like, okay, we're gonna send it back better than what you send it to us. They're like, oh, I know this. And it could be, okay, so like, think about this, right? A portal opens up on a distant planet in an alternate universe, and you got aliens that live there. But say the aliens are like horribly advanced, right? But over there, you got like this kid. He's like 2 or 3, right? But they're like really super smart, right? And so they get something over, even just spare junk parts, right? This thing puts it together and makes this all fucked up shit, and it destroys humanity. They send it back in the portal. Like, oh, all right, yeah, here you go. They didn't mean to do it. But then there's other ones that we might contact. They're like, what the fuck are you talking to us for? Get the fuck out of here. Think about it. You never ever know. But then I think about, like, because there's us and the spirits, because we're spirit, we come down, we inhabit our body, right? Well, I don't know where we necessarily come from, but we come from somewhere. Our energy is light, and it comes from somewhere and comes in and inhabits our body. Now, I was always kind of wondering about that. I was like, okay, so as we're coming in, maybe those pathways, like kind of like a electrical wire, right? And say some of that electrical wire gets a fray in it, right? There's other dimensions outside here with other spirits and stuff, and some of them aren't all that great, right? And they can like filter in or leak in, right? So they either leak in or attach to us when we're coming in. And after that happens over and over and over, often enough, and now it's built up, and now we got all this other, it's too complicated, right? But that's my crazy thoughts for today, Godlings. Have a good one.